So, welcome back. We've got Welshman John Roberts against North East Gavin Robinson coming up.
Both quick players, aren't they?
Yep, should be a nice quick fire match this. I did have a request to put Geroyd or Gorman on against Jake, but it would have been a good game, but we can't get them all on, I suppose.
That'd been quick as well, to be fair.
But we have one or two North East lads tuning in, so get one of the North East lads on. Why not? I mean, you could pick from quite a few there, to be fair, really.
My pick could have been Itan versus Alex Lewis, I think.
Yeah,
or
there's
Alex
quite a
against
few.
Craig.
Simon's not been on stream yet. He's playing Dave Forrest. Arthur against Spencer James. There's quite a few.
Croft and Riley would have been a good game as well.
Yep, Paul Croft. Stephen Croft and Paul Riley. There's quite a few. Alex O'Donoghue and Craig Brown, another mouth-watering tie there.
Both.
Gazroyd's Nicky Ella. There's a shout for quite a few, to be fair.
Nicky's North East lad as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. So, well, we've chosen this one. I'm sure Gaz's dad will be tuning in. It's Gavin's dad. It's not usually too far away.
For the next session.
Who are we picking for the next session?
Let's have a look.
I don't know if they are through, so let's have a look. Ross Fernie, Ryan Clark could be a good shout.
Yeah, Michael Alvarez, Sean, maybe not.
Michael Rhodes, Dean Shields is another one.
I like the bottom game, me, Declan and Johnny Bush.
Declan has been on before, but I mean we're getting to the stage now where
they're going to be, aren't they?
They're going to be, but I'm more inclined to go with myself, maybe Ross Fernie and Ryan Clark. What else we got? Or Michael Rhodes, Dean Shields. I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's because there's quite a few.
Yeah, I think the game of the round is probably John and Deck. After that, yeah, I'll be with you. I think Ross Fernie, Scottish champion versus Ryan. He beat Jason last night and he's won again this morning.
Yeah, I think we've only had one Scotchman on stream so far, so I don't know.
Enough, innit?
Yeah, well,
get him back over that border. That'd be the best way.
I had Ross McGuinness tuning in last night watching, so.
See there, a great vision of Corey's behind.
Yeah. We are on Facebook again. I'm just going to give it a try, see, just to get one or two viewers watching. But we may end up sacking it off if it goes out. Well, we will end up sacking it off if it goes out. Just to let you all know, anyway, that we are live again. If it does go, get yourself over to YouTube. Absolutely no issues on YouTube at all this weekend. We've got both players at the table. Just go and show them the scoreboard.
Yep, go on, mate. Well, we're off. John's broke. And he looks as though he has made a ball. No, he hasn't. He's come dry. Good layout, really. Work to be done on both sets, though.
Yeah, so you'll have to bear with us on Facebook. If it does go, we will just be sticking to YouTube. There has been quite a few issues with it last couple of days, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh. It's gone yellows here. There's Gav. It's another race to 8 this way.
Have I done 11 again? Is it a losers round? I thought it was a
losers round 2. This.
Joking. Right, I'll have to put my little thing back on for now. You don't get time to think sometimes between matches.
True story. Long days, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not just that. It's just that, like I say, you're starting one after other. It's
You're in 11 mode.
yeah. Plus, not only that, yeah. Normally, it goes from one round, like a winners round to a losers. But then I just forgot that there is 2 losers round after every winners round. So I'll just leave it at that for now. It is a race to 8. Who are you having a flutter on there?
I've taken Daryl Fallows over Sanjay. Daryl's quality player. He's going to play Lee Clough for money. Can I just borrow your mouse there just to scroll up and see?
He's playing Clough for money, is he?
No, he was going to at one point, but it never quite happened.
Is that the lad from
Cheshire Way?
Cheshire Way? Oh, is that right? I remember that now. That was the same night. Was that the same night you played?
Yeah, against Adam.
Griffiths. Yeah.
Daryl Fallows. He's not in that group there. Can't see him. Scroll up another sesh. Why not? Got beat off Dean Shields 11-6.
So we done her. Lost a pen.
And yeah, she found it now. Panic over. The pen has been found. Sanjay's at the table up there. It's going to be 1-0 here to John. Oh, yep, it is. Bit of a weird match this because like Gav's very good when he's on. IPA professional. Very good
I think he's another one of them, Gav. He's a quick player, and that's his downfall sometimes. He plays a little bit too quick, but you can't change that. When he is flying, he's flying. He's good to watch.
He is, to be fair. He, I know he's well up there on the IPA tour, and you know when he's like you say, I think he's been to some semi-finals of some pro events that are like the World Series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
can see Gav.
Some weird money match results.
He's gone off the boil a little bit over the last 12 months or so. And
yeah,
I can see him coming back a little bit now because his good mate Chris Bowen is back on the scene.
Is he back on the scene, Chris?
Showing his face again, yeah, Chris. He's a good lad, Chris, but he obviously he had a couple of issues. But I do like him. He's a nice lad. I'm sure he'll sort everything out in the right way.
Hopefully so, yeah.
But yeah, he was always in Gav's corner.
Practice partners, weren't they, I think?
Yeah, and I think he's probably missed out a little bit, Gav.
He's on the table a lot, and he's Gav, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he is.
He's one of them who puts the most into the game, so it's no surprise when they're playing well. A little bit like Lee Anderson a few years ago, when he was never off the table.
Never off the table, was he?
That's it.
Does affect you when you take time out.
Yep. How do you see the Lee Anderson and Carl Brown game?
I'll just say what, sorry, I was just reading
Lee
something.
Anderson versus Carl Brown. Money match.
It's I would say it's pretty even at the moment, but it all depends on how much time Lee is putting in again.
He's playing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not sure to what standard. I mean, he's been playing on and off for the last year or so. He's played a bit of county. He's practiced a little bit, having a couple of sessions against him.
And it all depends with Lee on how he feels his game is. If he's thinking he should be wiping the floor with Kyle, and he does go behind, he can lose his head a little bit sometimes, Lee.
Yeah, he's a good player, is Lee. Obviously, I don't expect him to be the same level he was as when he was playing all the time. But if I had to pick someone, I'd probably just favour Kyle. He's a bit more steady.
Steadier, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think there's loads in it, and both players can definitely win. Both good players. I had to play really well to beat Kyle.
That's not long away, is it?
No, it's not. It's a couple
of weeks.
Yeah. I played Kyle at Elite in Preston, and I had to play well to beat him. I did make some mistakes, but not very many really in that sort of race.
I think with Kyle, it depends whether he comes down with Tony Pitts and goes on the beer the night before.
Yeah,
he does like to do that now and again when he's got a big comp on.
That's the thing, is he's not a competition player, he's a money match player, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, he dispatched a Sanj, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He battered Sanj. No one really gave him a chance in that game, but I said to I had an even 20 with Jason. I backed Sanj. I backed Kyle. Very small. Just because I thought if he played like he did against me, he'd be very, very hard to beat over that distance. Problem is with me, I can't do that. Hardly ever. But going back to this, Gav's got a good chance for one apiece. Just got to play one decent shot to get on the ball up the table.
I'd be looking at the one to the bottom right first. There's less angle on it.
Yeah, just drop this in and then just play into the middle of the table.
Yeah.
That's just got to mind his work a bit here. Just go slightly past the black, and he'll be all right.
Yeah, Ben says Kyle was ruthless against Sanjay and Red River. That was a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a good player.
I didn't see all of it. I don't know if they had I know Dennis Moran streamed a little bit of it. But,
yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch it all. But
get going off, didn't it?
Yeah, Kyle's a good player.
They don't have much internet up in Cumbria, I don't think.
No.
That's the problem.
They barely have houses.
Yeah.
It's just a rebel town, and it's like ancient Rome. Bricks everywhere.
Yeah.
There we go for one apiece for Gav. It's a good take. A little bit of movement in that, but it didn't seem to affect him.
He does Gav though, doesn't he? He does move on his shots sometimes. But that's the way he plays. Can't change the way a player plays.
No. Yeah. Selby used to do it a lot, didn't he? And still does it to some respect. If anyone's out there as well, give it a share and try and get it out to more people.
Yeah, just a reminder as well, those of you on Facebook, I'll keep reminding you until it goes off, because it probably will. There has been a few issues with Facebook Live. So as soon as it goes off, we'll just be streaming to YouTube. We're streaming to YouTube anyway, but we'll just be sticking to YouTube.
Some characters in here. Yeah, the cloths are very different as well, Ben. As well, they use speed cloths up it. Yeah. I think now they're using the blue actually, so it's not as bad. But it is a tough place to go. It's quite humid, the Red River. But it's a good venue. It's a decent place. Played there a few times, County. I think you've been up there a few times, haven't you, Wayne?
Certainly have. I had a nice 5 out of 5 in the seniors a couple of years ago up at the Red River.
There we
I
go.
don't play anymore now. I ain't got time.
Best way. It's not a game to be playing, it's a game to watch.
Yeah. I'll play a little bit when I get my table in my garage, when I get my garage extended a little bit later on this year.
Bender's Palace.
I'll make a comeback in my own house.
Getting a dartboard in there as well.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, yeah.
Get yourself in BDO, pal.
Well, I mean, I was in queues. Well, you was in, weren't you,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
night? I took out, who was it I played? Was it Jason?
Think so, yeah.
Jason and then Cluffy. Both reigning champions on the table at the time.
Yeah.
On the board, should I say.
I missed about 1,000 doubles to beat Cluffy.
3 darts at 2 doubles, that's all it took.
Ah, I see. I'm a power scorer, me.
Yeah, well, you can't win any, no matter how many scores you get, you can't win any matches on darts unless you can get them doubles, mate.
Trebles for show, doubles for dough.
Exactly. Cluffy put his darts away after.
Retired him.
Yeah, retired him. Wasn't truly.
A little bit loose there from John. He's going to have to come with a good one. He might be able to screw in the gap between the yellow and the red near the middle pocket and sort of screw to where he's looking with his cue. Anywhere there will do him. He's going to have to come with one though. Even if he even screws into the red, he'd be okay. Just doesn't want to go near the middle pocket or miss the red. Because it could be on nothing. He's played that perfect.
Just a little bit hampered, but he's only got to drop it in. He's got a slight angle anyway, so he can just drift his white down.
I think he's okay there.
Should be alright, yeah.
Might even be able to just stun it actually, because he's queuing down anyway.
Good afternoon, Gareth Aries. It's Craig Day.
The fat lad from Lancashire.
Thank you very much, pal.
Yeah, perfect. 2-1 John. And a bit of a dish fest, isn't it? There we go. Yawning already. I've been here 10 minutes.
Part-timer, mate.
Correct.
If I go quiet, it's because I'm trying to eat my lunch as well. I don't want to be chewing on the microphones. Ben Lively's asking if Craig was in the comp. No, he wasn't.
Nah,
This
busy.
weekend.
Not been playing, mate, so no point wasting me dough. I need to get myself back playing, but to be honest, at the minute, it's got other interests. I wouldn't have been missing Bellevue tonight for playing pool. So,
You have to Bellevue later.
yeah, I will be.
You got one running.
No, I've no runners on the card, just got a few that I fancy. And what have you, go and have a bet and a few beers? Can't beat it. If anyone is out there as well, if they look on my timeline, there's a petition to keep Bellevue open. If anyone can sign it and give it a share for us, that'd be appreciated.
Why are they talking about shutting it?
Yeah, they put in planning permission to build houses on it. Like, soon there's going to be no Greenland left. There's going to be houses everywhere.
You know, and things like, you know, dog tracks, speedways, and what have you. They slowly, you know.
Give jobs to the local community. Like, it's a
Yeah.
massive part. You know, even like the Diamond Lodge across the way as well. That's going to suffer for it. But sorry. But yeah, like I say, if anyone can help the cause, you know, just give it a sign, give it a share, and do what you can. Probably pissing in the wind, but you never know, do you? You got to try, aren't you?
Gareth's saying, have you got any tips for tonight?
Yeah, mate. Fancy a dog called Mixed Gem in the 10-10 and Milabi Scarlet in the 8-10. They've been my two bets. Paddy Power up with prices, but they don't really lay much. But you might be able to get yourself 30, 40, 50 quid on them. If you do, good luck.
Have you already had your bet?
Yeah, I managed to get a 50 across 2 accounts on Mixed Gem at 6-1. It's about threes now, still value. And Milabi Scarlet, I'm on for slightly more. But it's it's all worth getting on now, to be honest, Wayne. The managed to get 2 accounts and you can't get really much on them. They're like bet to win 150, 200 quid, so like, you know.
So they limit you now, the amount of winnings?
Yeah, I think it's same with everyone, unless you use the account all the time for other stuff, it's a struggle.
Yeah. Not a gambler, it's not my thing. So
No, it's...
I don't really understand it all.
sometimes probably the best way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's too many like recreational punters that lose and do that side of it, so...
Yeah, something like that. You've got to be on it all the time.
Yeah, it's not something you pick up overnight either. You struggle for a few years with dogs and that, and had them for years. It's hard, you know. But you do get to grips with it. You do form an opinion, you know, and you do get decent if you surround yourself with good people. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know too many people that know what they're talking about, so
Yeah,
it'd be hard for me. I mean,
same with this game though, isn't it? It's,
yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah.
people who bet on pool and stuff. Yep, that's going to be 2-all. That's a good shot from Gav. It's like a little bit of luck kissing the black and still being on it, but it was a good shot. Doesn't look like it. I didn't think that was an enough sort of situation. I thought he could pot it thin and he'd be alright, but he's nearly scratched, but he's not, so it doesn't make any difference.
2-all. Every frame's gone with serve so far.
Yeah, it's not been loads missed. It's been a good game. Very quick. John to break. 2 apiece. Looks like he's going to be dry. Unless this yellow drops.
Nope.
Nope. So.
I think red's the shout here. Just a awkward one on the top rail, but a couple of awkward yellows. So you may well go reds. Bit unlucky that from Gav. Great effort. Wasn't easy. If he gets it, he's had a chance there.
Yeah, it'd have been a good chance for him. It wouldn't have been a certainty, but I think John's got a good chance now. He's just got the one awkward ball, really, because he can play onto his 2 difficult balls now. If he can get near the cushion here, which I think that's what he's tried to do, he might be able to leave an angle.
Enough.
If he can screw back now past it and leave an angle to go into the yellow on the rail, you know, really, then he should be taking the frame, but there's no certainty. Nice played it now. That's a good shot.
Played it well.
Yeah. Still got to play another good shot now, though. How do, Lee? Lee Todd.
Good afternoon, Lee. The next session is 5 o'clock. That's the winners round 2. So I think that's when, yeah, Michael's still in that. He plays Dean Shields in his next match.
I think he's not that safe, and even if he aren't, he's still not really in prime position. It's a bit of a careless one there.
Again, he's still fighting against getting himself a good position. Does goal this, but I'm not too sure if he's got the right angle here to avoid that yellow. He should be able to from that. He needs to get left hand side of the yellow. Top of the table though. Now then, what can he do from here?
It's going to be tough, this, isn't it? You have to. He's got a couple of options. He can probably try and go into it, or he can try and play with a lot of side and slow spin and go around the
Do
the
you
back.
screw it off the side cushion and back round? No?
I'd probably try and go one rail with a lot of,
He's-
or go into it. Going into it's tricky because if you don't get into it,
yeah, you need to sit
don't.
thin on the left hand side, don't you? You don't want to be hitting it that side. That was only
skill
danger.
shot.
That's why I say if he'd have screwed that the angle he got, he could have come off the side and top rail in behind it. The only danger with that shot is you'd have had to put a bit of power on. There's a possibility the yellow might have popped out the middle, but I think it was the better route to take. Having his girlfriend's tuned in to watch, Katie Rigg. Good afternoon, Katie. Mr. Anderson, talk of the devil.
Ah, Lee Anderson.
Somebody must have told him he was talking about him.
I know, yeah. He'll be rewinding it later now.
Yeah, that's why I said it like that. Keep him thinking. Just to remind you, if Facebook does go off, there has been quite a few issues with Facebook the last couple of days. YouTube is streaming fine. We will continue on that. If it goes off, we'll leave it off. I'm not going to keep restarting it now. It's and John Corbett, one of the founders of the Straight Pool Challenge. Good afternoon, John.
Yeah, good little thing, that, isn't it? It's just a shame it's not really taken off in Preston.
No, and Blackpool's been a bit slow, but I think
Blackpool are a bit slow.
Yeah, well, I think Christmas period's probably been a bit of a contributory factor to that. I think once we get into New Year, it'll take off again, and when it does take off, it'll be a great competition to be part of.
That's great.
The finals night I did at John's place in Accrington was a great night.
Who won that? Was it?
Mark Gray. Mark Gray with a break of 51.
That's careless from Gav there. Be asking for a sleeping bag next.
I just bought a van this morning actually.
Oh, this is even worse from John.
I was in
This is even worse from John.
Hambleton at 8 o'clock. It's not. You can get through to the one where it's on the black. You know what I'm about.
Just gonna have to play a good shot. That's very careless.
Yeah, that could be frame over.
All he has to do is go in, and there's such a big gap there, and just hit it a bit thinner, and you can't not be on it.
Yeah, I was just saying, I just bought a van this morning, Craig.
It's a van,
A big one, yeah. So
a white van.
no, it's not a white one, but it's a big van. So I'll be looking for some sleeping bags.
What for the prostitute you're gonna murder?
Yeah. While I'm on my travels.
Best time to do it. At least you're not local then.
Yeah. Well, I think that's standard, isn't it?
Everyone's got to have a hobby and all that.
Yeah.
Just for the setup, like, and.
But yeah, I mean, I've got a Land Rover, but the clutch has gone on it, and it's gonna cost too much. It's not worth it.
Fair shout.
So I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'll buy something big enough to
Gonna get away with
cart my
this.
gear about and kipping it at the same time.
Kipping it as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Tsunami Passion Wagon, I'm going to call it.
The mystery machine.
Yeah. Enter at your peril. I've got a Land Rover Freelander. The clutch, it's not the clutch that's gone, it's the slave cylinder. I've just recently changed the master, and it wasn't that. It's obviously the slave, but it's gearbox out, and I can't be bothered. So if you want to buy one, drive the engine's on it. It's brilliant. I think it's the BMW engine in it. It's absolutely spot on, the engine. No issues at all. The clutch is fine. It's just a cylinder. I think there are
No good to you then, Lewis. No.
Common faults on them.
I think he's got away with that there, yeah. But he's got a thing cut on the.
I've still got the Jag though. I won't be getting rid of that anytime soon.
Chop. There we go. Going 3-2 to Gav.
Shot. So 3-2 it is.
Here we go. 3-2 to Gavler.
He remembers every shot as goes.
Yeah, I know.
He's worse than Jason.
Yeah, he is. By some way. He's a good lad, though.
Yeah, he is. Apart from when he gave me the flu last year.
Why? How close were you to him?
He come up to me. He was right up in my face talking
On you.
talking about a frame he was actually, and how he managed to get out of it or something like that. Anyway, but and then he turns around and said, "I've been full of this. What was it? Aussie flu or something like that was going around last year for about last 2 weeks." And I thought, "Oh, cheers, mate!" Standing right in front of my face, and then 2 days later, that's it. I was down for about 4 weeks with it. Couldn't move. So thank you for that, Gav. That's been unlucky. Got kitchen off. Can't get staff these days, Craig.
No, he was after a coat, weren't you? Not long ago.
That can't be there. It's a bit weak, that, isn't it?
That's I think that's an orange or a blackcurrant soda. I think she's actually sorting out the syrup herself.
Die first.
I think that's what she's hoping.
Yeah, probably.
She's trying to kill you off, Wayne. Well, it's going reds. There's John. Played this on this to the mid. He's got to get himself into prime position here. Needs to be on the ball to the bottom left and then play the one into the middle to run up to the one at the top. And then the ball near the yellow in the middle is ball for black.
Talking about Chris, Gavin's sidekick. He's just joining on stream. Good afternoon, Chris.
Not a massive fan of that choice. Yeah, Mr. Ballrun's back. Yeah, he's still a little bit all over the place, is John. Bit erratic. He's a good player, like, but you know, I think he might be able to screw past the middle here and play onto that ball here, where he's looking with his cue. It's gone in the middle.
Oh, he's close.
Not got into it.
I don't think is he on it?
Let's say yeah, he's on it, but at the same time, there's got too much angle. He's going to have to go up and down the table, which is going to be very, very difficult. And he's going to have to play it with some pace, and he's no certainty.
He's tried to hold it.
Yeah, he can drop it, yeah, sorry. My bad. Looked like he had more angle. And it's perfect. Free apiece. Right, freeze across.
I keep reaching for the mouse to update the scores, but
you don't need to, do you?
No, it's the players that do it.
Ball potted, and Facebook's gone down again, I think. Keep it to YouTube.
You might just want refreshing. It's still live on the program, but sometimes it does go before it's.
Late because I don't really play anymore, to be honest. I'm not minuting a ball, so there's no real point in me putting 200 into a comp and not preparing right for it, to be honest. I thought, seeing as you're back playing, I thought you might have had a go yourself here, Lee. Would have been good prep for you for your game against Kyle. Unless you try to stay under the radar.
Yeah, there is that.
Keep everyone guessing.
Must have gone off. It must have gone off.
I'll have a look on. No, it's here. Sorry, it's back.
It's no chat.
No chat.
3-3. Yeah, we're still live. Still live. Where's the chat gone? The video has ended.
Went into that.
Yeah, no, it's ended.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, for those on Facebook, you can't hear me now. We are sticking to YouTube.
Good chance here for John.
Alan Jones was asking if he's still in, Craig.
Yeah, mate, yeah. Still going strong. Not lost yet. Play again at 5 in the winner's side against Ross Fernie. Got to come with a good shot now, but he
He's a fair distance away there.
Yeah, his white ball was nowhere near where he wanted either. I'd have been tempted to drop that in me. Or slow screw it to side rail. I've got a chance to hit the lead here. They do all have a pocket, but they're not easy. John's just saying that the table's very quick. But they're all new cloths here at Savanna's. It's a good venue. JJ does a very good job.
Yeah, he's recovered them all in the last 2 weeks. Some was done about a week and a half ago, and the rest of them was finished about 2 days ago. So, spent a few quid.
He does keep the place in good nick, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. People sometimes don't appreciate it, you know, how much it costs these club owners to keep these clubs in good nick.
Well, I can only speak for where I'm from, and there are no good clubs.
Yeah.
Apart from, you know, Ingle do alright, but they've only got 4 tables. There's no like proper.
Have they got 4 now?
Yeah, there's only.
In that one room?
Yeah. But that's all they've got.
Didn't know they could get 4. Oh yeah, there's 2 one way and 2 the other way, isn't there?
Yeah. But that's all we have, yeah. And Elite's alright, they've got 2 tables, but again, there's no real snooker clubs, you know, with like proper.
What about the Central?
They've got 2 tables, they're okay. No, I haven't had a bet yet, Lee. I think it's a close game. Genuinely do. I think either player can win. If you had to pick me, if I had to like pick someone to win, I'd probably say just Kyle, because he's been a bit more prominent and playing a bit more, but off your old form, your favourite, but obviously I don't know how much time you put in and who you've been practising with as well, so, but good luck to both of you. Probably come down and have a watch. Only seen 2 games in the Darryl Fallows game, and Darryl's won them both, so he's probably like 5-2 down or something.
We've no updates yet, have we?
No, nothing yet. Donna's eating, so.
You can't go with that tablet. You certainly not getting any scores in.
Could do with getting him going around the room, couldn't you, doing a little bit now he's out?
Yeah. Oh, it's there. The tablet's there.
Oh, so.
There's no Coke there, though.
No Coke, no.
No, I'm going to have to go and get one. And a joke. Back in a second.
Barring a miracle here, this frame should be Gav's. It's going to come with a bit of a fluke or a monster snooker, which doesn't really look on, so he's just going to try and wallop it and try and fluke it. Well, that's going to be fine to Gav. Boring disaster. He's played a bad one there though. Wrong side of this now. But still should be okay. It's too much side, I think. It's just okay. Should be okay there. That is 4-3 to Gav. Well, I'm just going to walk around the room, see some scores. I'll leave you Wayne for a bit.
So, I'm back. Let's go and get myself a drink. Can't get the staff. The next match on the stream after this, in the winners round, is going to be JJ's pick. And he has gone for Ross Fernie and Ryan Clark. Mainly due to a couple of the other matches. There's some meaty matches in this next round, but a few of them have been on already. So we've got north of the border versus nearly north of the border. Oh, you got a little bit lucky there, Gav, but having said that, you can't see the slash yellow. So a little bit unlucky. Like that from John. Just overcutting it. But so you have to be careful here, Gav. Because them Reds do go. Well, what happened there? That happened very quickly. Gonna have to watch the replay. Skill shot. Great shot from there from Gav. Lovely clearance. I just looked away for a second. I didn't see the shot. Just saw the yellow going in. So, John to break, trailing 5-3. He's got a couple of yellows. And Reds or yellows look inviting. He's going to be taking yellows out. 2 balls left. And everything goes clean, so good chance here for John to pull at least one back. Nice quick finish there from John. Needed that. One shot on. I don't think they won. The left hand side of those three reds, yellows, goes to the middle. It might do. It looked like it did. But easy. Well, he's in a great position here. He should just run his white through here, round about the bolt line. Needs a slight angle on this on this yellow on the top rail. Automatically drift down the middle of those three yellows. Does go into this bottom right corner. So doesn't have to do too much with this. Maybe a little bit too much there. He's just drifting away from his last yellow. If he takes this, I don't think this is straight. It's not, we can see from the other angle. It's not quite straight. He's okay, ran into the black, no problem. And he can use this red as well, just to hold the white. So, Scav, it takes a 6-4 lead. What we will be doing very shortly. That's a bit of a turn up there for Gav. John just losing the white there. So Gav, one for him away from the next round. It's been a good standard as this game, both attacking players. You don't like to see that happening. Players going in off like that when they're actually having a go. You know, it's nice to watch them attacking. But, it happens. It's another crunching break there from Gav Robinson. And, well, again, the Reds look really, really nice. If he takes the one nearest to the left-hand pocket, it does go. I think it goes pretty easy. If he takes that one first, it's wide open. His only problem is the one just at left of the black here, but he's decided to take yellows, which, with the amount of balls, yellow balls in this cluster, it does surprise me. But, he knows what he's doing. This must be a plant, these two yellows. If it is, well, if it goes now, I don't think it does, but if it goes now, then he's in a great position. Well, it made it. It does. And he can just stun this one into the right centre, stun his white across for his last yellow into the same pocket. I think he can get hold of it enough to get across there. Mr. Barrett making an appearance. Good evening, Nish. Oh, I just went a little bit wayward there, did Gavin. We've just had a few score updates as well, so I'll just run through a few. We've got David Portman against Craig Bishop. David's 4-3 up. Craig Brown beat Alex O'Donoghue 8-3. Gaz Royds 4-3 up against Nikki Ella. Hitan Patel's trailing Alex Lewis 6-4. Darryl Fallows is 5-4 up against Sanjay. Geroyd O'Gorman is 3-0. Lee Killen beat Dale Greenwood 8-1. David Kinnear is 6-3 up against Rob Norris. Corey Reese is 7-3 up against Drew Hughes. John Roberts and Gav Robinson are on the stream. And we've got Christopher Hatton 4-3 up against Craig Lakin. Simon Fitzsimmons went through 8-2. And Arthur Dad went through 8-4. Partab Singh 6-4 up against Chris Hampson. Christian Phillips is 3-0 up against Darryl Mellon. And Paul Riley 4-1 up against Stephen Croft. So again, now then, I don't know if you can see enough of this, but he may well go in off the red if he's got the pace. What a lovely little nudge that was. And well, he could have done with another one, but you're not going to get two. He does go. He's cuttable, and he's played it well. Great game from both players there. Some great dishing. Lucky, John, but Gavin just had a little bit too much there. Didn't really miss that much. So we'll be back. What time is it? I think it's 5 o'clock. The next session due. So don't go too far away. We're going to stick with YouTube, so well, you'll get a notification on you. I'll probably go live to Facebook anyway, just to let people know that we are going live. And then once it's gone, it's gone. So we'll see you back on YouTube in about 40 minutes' time.